Luke7 here, going to commentate over this rush round. The last two videos I had some topics that I wanted to discuss. This one, I'm going to more or less commentate the gameplay and kind of go wherever I want from there. Been playing a lot of BF3 on PC recently, and it's been fun. I've realized how much fun PC gaming is. Doing way too much Twitch action right here. But yeah, I forgot how much fun FPSs on PC were. I really did forget how much fun they are. Um, and I found that they are still a lot of fun. There are things about gaming on PC that kind of pisses me off, like the accusations are so ridiculous and a little too often for my liking on PC. I think it's not as bad as it was when I used to play on PC, but still. The very first game I got into in BF3, I wasn't even doing that great. I mean, I was doing really good considering it was my first game on PC. But still, the point is I'm not doing amazingly well. I'm not doing anything crazy to people. I'm just getting like very simple kills. And I get somebody voting to kick me for hacking, and I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, what? Like, it was so random. And it was ironic because there was actually two hackers on that guy's team that were clearly hacking because they were. I was at the man. If you spawn US, it's like I think it might be the A flag on Caspian border, the one that's like sort of south from the hill. If you spawn on the US side, if that makes sense, I would be there and I would be getting one shot, headshot, RPK killed from a guy that was standing at the Russian equivalent of that flag on the other side of the map, shooting me through the hill. So that was a little suspect, just a little suspect. So yeah, things I don't like about PC gaming is hackers, accusations, false accusations, and then actual hackers. Both are annoying. I love the chat. I love the in-game chat. That's the thing I like. It's really fun to have that in-game chat. I always find it entertaining and a reason why it's fun to play on the PC. Another benefit is having the mouse and keyboard, which is wonderful. When you get used to it, which I mean, I used to play on mouse and keyboard all the time for quite a while. I mean, even though it's been a while, I still used to. It's like riding a bike. Like you're gonna be a little rusty, but then you get used to it and it's fine. And it's kind of the way it was here. Like I was not very great at it at first, but I was, you know, better than average. But then pretty quickly I was able to get used to it again, and I soon realized how amazing having mouse and keyboard is because it is. It's awesome. I just love having it. It makes being able to control your shots a lot better. I like having that extra control. Having the keyboard is nice too, because you can do so many more button presets and stuff like that. It's a little more comfortable. I'm pretty good at typing, so I like using the keyboard, if that makes sense. Because I mean, I enjoy using controllers. I think controllers are comfortable, but I like using the keyboard because I have pretty good control over a keyboard with the buttons, and I think that it benefits me when I play. That guy looked so weird when he was shooting. What the heck was that? Yeah, PC. Another thing I like about PC gaming is Steam. Ironic because I'm playing on Origin here, but Steam is awesome. I'm not really sure about Origin. I don't really think it's that cool, but Steam is pretty cool. Gaben's God. Steam sales are great. That's all I've got to say about that. Oh wow, mowing guys down right here. Got a pretty good flank and got a triple kill off of it. I like custom server browsers. That is another thing I was thinking of. Custom server browsers are an amazingly underrated thing about PC gaming that you miss on consoles is server browsers. Well, except for Battlefield, because Battlefield actually does have server browser on console, which is pretty freaking sick. I mean, Battlefield's like the only main FPS game that has a server browser on console, which is huge. It's very big for them that they have that. I get this guy. Yeah, that was a little rough right there. Oh, his kill assist. You guys are gonna see some pretty funny tunnel cheesing coming up here. It's gonna be pretty entertaining. But yeah, I just love the way playing on PC feels. I like being able to have all the custom graphic settings as well, and a higher FPS, stuff like that. Just these little things that really make PC gaming so much fun. Nothing wrong with playing on console still. I mean, I'm not trying to convince you or anything. There's still nothing wrong with playing on console. I think playing on console is perfectly fine, and I'm still going to play on console for Halo and heck, even Battlefield 1, I'll probably play on console. Like, there's certain games that, even though they'd be good on PC, I have friends on console, and I'd rather play them on console. And that's what I really think you should do, is go with whichever system that the group that you like playing with is on. Because, like, I mean, do whatever makes you happy, but my recommendation is, like, most of my friends that I like to play with are on Xbox, and they also have a similar taste in games that I like to play, so I like to have an Xbox so I can play with them. I do have some friends on PC, but they're a little bit more inconsistent with, they have a, I'd say they have a pretty big difference in taste. Oh, there's a little thing in chat here. I was adding my 2 cents to the situation. If you can read it, it's actually kind of funny. But yeah, like, they have a little bit of a different taste in games, so it's a little bit of a discrepancy there. All 6 of us stacking in that tunnel is pretty intense. I don't know what that sniper was doing. Can't believe I didn't get 3 of them right there. Yeah, there's a lot of great things about PC gaming. There's a lot of not good things, but there are a lot of great things that I welcome being back to playing on it. I think it's a welcome change of pace from, I've been playing on console for a very long time, consistently now, and it's nice to be back on the PC, even though it's every once in a while. It's nice to be back on here. I like that there's more of a variety of games I can play on PC too. On console, I generally only play shooter games on console. On PC, there's a much wider variety. I still like shooter games, but I also like strategy games. I also like games like Minecraft, turn-based games, stuff like RuneScape, like MMOs. I enjoy those a lot on PC. I even like puzzle games. My liking of game, like my variety of being a gamer increases a lot when on PC, whereas on console I tend to just stick to FPS. I still get things that stray from that path every once in a while, stuff like Batman Arkham Knight, but still for the most part it's generally just FPS. Look at that guy mowing people down with his bipod setup. It's pretty awesome. Sorry if I've been like stopping talking randomly. I've been yawning a lot. Did not get very much sleep. Oh, that was a nice little 2-piece right there. Did not get very much sleep, and I have been yearning for more sleep for this entire day, because I am a person that really needs their sleep now. In order to do what I do, I really need my sleep. Because, like, I used to be able to not get that much sleep, but it builds up a deficiency, and I am going to be catching up on sleep for a long time, is all I'm going to say. Well, you can't you know what I mean. Point is, I did not get that much sleep for a very long time, and I think that's kind of catching up with me, and that is why in my current years I really appreciate and I really need my sleep, because I used to not get my sleep, and I lived that way for like man, like 8 years, very long time. But I mean, that crap builds up on you, man. It builds up on you, and there's a point you reach where it's like you just have to get your sleep. I might have been Eleanor Roosevelt, or maybe it was one of the Fords, I think, had a quote about like the first step to having a great venture is a lot of sleep. I'm not quoting it correctly, but it's something along those lines. And I completely agree with that. I think humans undermine how important sleep is. It's actually pretty insane. What happens to your brain when you don't get sleep? I mean, you can't function. You just can't function at a normal, competent level. It's insane, actually. But yeah, that's gonna be my point to this video for you guys. Get your sleep. Seriously, get 8 hours a night or whatever you need to get to be able. Get that amount. For me, it's 8 hours. I like. For me, it's perfectly 8 hours. 9 hours is good. I'll take 9 hours, but anything past 9 is I feel kind of lazy because I'm sleeping for so long. And also anything past 9, I actually get more tired. I get just as tired when I sleep too much when I don't sleep enough. It also tires me out. There's the game. You guys will see my stats here in a second. But yeah, like when I get way too much sleep, it tires me out just as much. It doesn't hurt my brain as much, but it tires me out just as much, if not even more, than when I don't get my sleep. So I like getting between the 8 to 9 hour range consistently. I don't like going above that, and I don't like going below that. I will take 7. I will take 7. It's just like 7's just like 9. I'll take 7. I'll take 9. But I really like that perfect round number 8. That's the way it is for me. It's different for everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay. Unfortunately lost the game, but I had a pretty good round and it was a pretty fun game. And I'll see you guys next time.